I need a makerspace. This garage will do nicely. I can't click. Looks like I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. Clearly, randomly moving things around didn't work. I'm gonna need a better plan. I want to take stock of everything that's in here. Screws! Clamps. More clamps. Some tools on a shelf. So here's the current setup. We have junk here, 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 and all over here. What we're going to do instead is put together some shelves that will go here and here, with eventually a little desk under this shelf. And we might put a workbench here, or even out here. This shelf here over there, not in the bin, but you know where the bin is. It can go somewhere else. I don't know. I can't seem to get this top shelf in properly. Every time I try and bang this corner in, this one seems to pop back out. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, really. Hopefully nothing's broken yet. It seems like the whole shelf is tilting up to one side. It probably doesn't matter, but I'd prefer not to have things like, just on a bit of an angle. I think it might actually be the floor. It probably raises up a little bit here next to the furnace. So I'll get a little bit of cardboard to put under the right-hand two legs, and that should level things out pretty nicely. Alrighty, that seems to have done the trick here. Not totally sure how well that's going to hold up. I'll just keep an eye on it, and if things seem to change, take everything back off the shelves, maybe put something a bit more solid under, like a piece of wood, but cardboard should be fine for now. And now onto the big shelf. looks like one of the brackets is bent a little bit out of shape from the box. I have to make sure all these tabs slot in properly so everything holds into place. This one here appears to be bent just a little bit. I think that's the one I tried to fix. Clearly I didn't fix it well enough. That seems to have done the trick. Should be able to get that in there now. Yep, nice one. Well, it seems as though the cleanup fairy has worked some magic. All I have left to do now, since these boxes that were here are missing, is find a home for all of this on the shelf. And also cut up and dispose of this cardboard box. This is also where I got a new phone that has an ultra wide angle camera, so you can see more stuff in one go. I'm probably going to cut up the box off camera though, so you don't get bored watching it. Cut forward a few minutes. I may have accidentally skipped ahead and done some of this myself. I was just plotting out where I was going to put these tool and making related items and got a bit carried away. Still have some raw materials I need to figure out a spot for and put them all together, but in general, looking pretty good. A lot of free space here now. I just have to put the bench down. Okay, bench is up, things are clear, I have some space. So what have I learned? I've learned that it's really hard to improvise on camera. I've learned that I need lighting. I don't have good lighting right now. Just a couple of 100-watt equivalent LED bulbs above. I'm not great yet at deciding what to film and how to illustrate a story. Ooh, editing is fun. Also a pain in the ass. So I spent a long time trying to cut down the videos. I've learned that I need to leave time in between takes so that I can easily cut bits and join it back together. I've learned that I probably don't talk too naturally into the camera. It's going to take a bit of practice to not feel like a complete moron. Intonation is an important thing. As an Australian, I often have an inclination to end my sentences on an upward inflection, which makes it really hard to stitch things together when I screw up. I always feel like I'm ending sentences on a question. So it kind of makes sense when I keep rambling on for a while, I think. But when I edit out all of that crap, it just sounds weird. I probably need a lapel microphone so that I don't have to rely on my phone microphone from a distance to help me out. I've learned that my garage is really small, so I'm gonna have to be pretty creative with space. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope that this is the start of a long and interesting journey that I might get better at, and hopefully someone will be interested in watching. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments, whether it's about how I'm filming, lighting, sound, the actual stuff that I'm working on. I mean, right now there's not much to it. I've got, 2 shelves built and a garage cleaned up, but it's a start. I need to work on this bench a bit, probably put a plywood surface on top and at least clamp it down to start with. Some sort of sacrificial surface there, so no matter what I'm doing, I'm not actually damaging this top here. Not that it's a great top, but it's a router table, so it might actually be useful if I ever get a router.